Hey guys, how's it going? Firebox here. I'm here to bring you a Sorcerer guide. I think this class might be the strongest class currently that you can play in solos. Let's go over the skills, the talents, and the type of gear that you want to grab to make this class feel extremely strong. So, for the skills, you are going to want to take the Elemental Magic, not the Stardust Magic. And I personally am going for Thunderstrike, which causes lightning on the targeted location. Crystal Ice Bolt, which creates crystal shards above you that auto targets enemies, and Deep Freeze, which is going to be an AoE around you that deals magic frost damage. For the combat magic, I'm going to be running Forbidden Gate, which is going to block enemies from moving through it. Feels really good as an escape tool or just to kind of create a boundary between you and another player. Shadow Veil is great because it gives you stealth. You're not a rogue, but the stealth is very similar to Rogue. It takes some time to cast, but still extremely strong that you have this option available. And then Phantom Step is going to increase your movement speed and silence your footsteps. So it's kind of nice to just use Phantom Step and Shadow Veil at the same time. So you're invisible and moving faster. Really good for gap closing, which you do want to do as a sorcerer, believe it or not. You're really, really good even in close melee combat. Now, you are welcome to experiment with other different types of magic. This is just what I personally use to level from 1 to 15, so keep that in mind. For the talents, I'm going to be running Supreme Arcane, the Masterful Technique to increase my movement speed after casting an elemental spell, and Elemental Arcana, which is going to add different types of elemental effects. For example, Lightning is going to stagger and drain energy, Fire is going to stagger, and Frozen is going to be affected from ice. So, for example, our Deep Freeze is going to help freeze enemies, which is really strong. For Element Ice, I'm going to take Arcane Charge, which is going to add an additional charge to our Crystal Ice Bolt and increase the charging speed. Really, really solid spell. For Element Lightning, I'm going to take Furious Thunder, which is going to mean that you take more energy in order to cast your spell, but it does more damage and increases the poise reduction as well. I think this is so good that you take it as your very first talent, so just keep that in mind. And for second and third talent, once you unlock this, I would recommend taking Elemental Arcana as well, in case you're wondering what to take first. Now, for the second part of the tree, I'm going to take Unobstructed Passage that allows you to go through the gate that you place down. Otherwise, when you place down the Forbidden Gate, you cannot go through it. I didn't add this until later on, but to be honest, I kind of wish I did. It's really solid to be able to just go through it, and it gives you a movement speed buff as well, which is great. And I am going to be taking Survival Instinct, which means when you're exhausted, you're going to get increased energy recovery speed. It's really fast when you're sitting still, and all of your attacks take energy, so it's really nice. Then I'm going to take Silver Tongue to increase our chanting speed, and Narrow Escape to reduce the energy for dodging. That's going to be everything as far as the skills and talents are concerned. And you're probably wondering, well, what kind of gear you want to grab? I'm going to give you some affix ideas as far as what I was looking for. First of all, I just want to say Seeker is by far the best affix, I think, in the entire game. Movement speed has always been king in games like this. Dark and Darker, Dungeonborn, it's always movement speed first. Seeker is going to give you so much movement speed every time you hit an enemy. At level 5, it's 12% speed, and it stacks twice. So you hit someone twice, and you get 24% speed. That is nuts. So always, always, always take Seeker first. Then, it's kind of up to you what you want to grab. All of the other affixes, I think, are useful in their own ways. Valor is good for increasing your attack damage. Skypiercer, if you jump while casting and you want to do that kind of combat, it increases your damage by a lot. So if you want to do that, go for it. At level 7, you get 24% damage, which is crazy if you want to do the jumping combat. Fervid is going to increase your damage if your health is above 70%, which you're casting, so you might be above 70 a lot, so it can be nice. Ranged is pretty good as well, because it's going to just increase your range damage, but you do have an effective range for it to work of that 5 meters, so keep that in mind. If someone's really close, you won't really get the same benefit. So this might be on the weaker side just because you might want to be closer, and then you might want to just take like Valor, Fervid, or Skypiercer instead. Eloquence is really good, not only for chanting speed, but the chanting cannot be interrupted by minor impacts. Means if someone hits you, you'll still be able to get off one of your spells that you're trying to cast, which is really important. And then Vitality is just good. You are a class that uses energy for everything. So the more energy you have, the more damage you can do, and the less downtime you're going to have in a fight. So I think these are all affixes that are good. Sure, there's probably some other affixes you can grab that are, you know, decent as well. Like Elusive, for example, to reduce dodge energy. But I just want to give you the most important affixes that I think you should be looking for. That's going to be everything that I wanted to share with you for this build guide. I think Sorcerer really is one of the strongest classes you can play. I'm going to go ahead and share the rest of the PvP with you, so feel free to stick around if you like the video, and sub if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Damage is cracked. Yeah, this is what your damage looks like. Wow, that was a sweaty fight. Holy god. Oh, I just won a gear diff fight, didn't I? Yeah, that is my bell, sir. Please give it back. Oh my god, does he have purples? No way he has purples. Oh no! 0 to hero, baby! 0 to hero. Oh my god. Oh! Someone's fighting in there. Unlucky. Unlucky. What is that squelching? Best class? Dude, honestly, it might be Sorcerer. What the? Hey. Okay, sure. Messed up that. This. Yeah, I goofed it up. Obsidian Raven. Oh my god, the money. Oh shit. Dude. Oh my god. What is happening? Am I getting teamed on or what? Well, that rogue like kept attacking me, but I Dude, that was insane. Why are there 4 people here? Or 3 guys? Like, what is happening? Why are there so many people? Leave me alone. Let's go! Let's go, baby! Oh my god. Poor guy. Yeah. Alright. He even brought me a horn.